Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you two GE 6.0 cordless telephones, and these are Joe's telephones from New York. And so basically what's happened here is you see the silver telephone has a handset that does not have any transmit. But if you can see the keypad here, it's been well used and it's basically in really bad shape. And so there's no transmit with this handset. So what we need to do, if you've never seen this, I show these from time to time, the inside. This is what it looks like on the inside. We're going to go ahead and repair the transmit on this telephone handset, but on the black unit over here, the processor is out in the base. And so what we're going to do, since that's not repairable at this point with limited amounts of parts, what we're going to do is take his handset, because the black unit has really never been used, he said. We're going to take the black unit since it's in such good shape, and he says that's okay in his letter, that if we can make two phones or make one phone out of the two, that would be fine. And since the keypad and the body of this handset is in such good condition, what we're going to do is we're going to repair the board on this handset, the transmit part, and we're going to install it in the black handset. And this is the board out of the black handset. And we'll just reinstall this other board back in, or just send it back to him as parts or whatever. So we're going to take the two phones, repair the one handset, the silver one, and put it in the black case. And you'll have a much better handset that's not so used. So we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we're going to start doing the repair on the silver handset, and then we'll make our swap and we'll put it in the black encasement. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are finished up with this GE 6.0 cordless telephone. And so what we've done here is we're going to go over a little bit what happened, and then we're going to do our final checks. I'm not going to put a back cover on the handset yet until I find out which cover Joe would prefer, the black one or the silver one. So we'll take care of that before we send it back to him. And we want to do our final checks here. But I also want to talk about another issue. This is off of the keypad, and this is to Joe's original silver handset. And what happened here was the talk button on Joe's handset was in pretty bad shape. And I'm going to go ahead and pull that handset up here right now, and as you can see, the talk button has been pressed so hard and so many times it actually has a hole in it. I put my finger there and you can see right through. And so what we had to do is also replace this part of the keypad. And what this is these little contacts here hit the button that you're supposed to be on, and so that was worn out. When you push them down, they're supposed to pop back, and the talk button doesn't pop back like it's supposed to make its connection and then release it. So that was an issue also that had to be taken care of. We'll set that to the side, and now we can do our final checks. So I'll go ahead and ring the telephone. I'll let that go a couple times. We want to press the talk button, give you some dial tone. Now if you watch the analyzer, we'll walk through our numbers. I'm going to end in a 2, and now I want to transmit into the handset, because if you remember, we didn't have any transmit with this handset. Now every time you see that red light, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hello, hello. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the handset off now. We know it has receive, we know it has transmit, and we know that it's dialing out and the talk button is working properly. What we can do is, I have a button on my switch box here, and if I press it, that gives us a line out and totally takes the analyzer out of the situation, and we'll call it time and temp. Now I want to tell you, on the time and temp number, they're having problems with their equipment, and what you'll hear is the recording start, but then you'll hear a hum in it, and then the recording will start again, and that's on their end. They're having problems with their equipment, and it has nothing to do with what we're doing here. So we'll go ahead and make that call now. Give you some dial tone.
Monday, August 12th. The time is 4:50. Current temperature 85 degrees. Mostly cloudy tonight, 40% chance of a shower and a thunderstorm. Temperature in the 70s overnight. Tuesday, partly sunny, a high in the low 80s.
Okay, we can call one other number. We'll call my number and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. We can hang up and just replace the receiver or the handset back on the base. Now, unfortunately, the black unit has a problem on the main PC board with the microprocessor unit and the frequency pack, and it's just never going to work again. So it's a good thing that Joe had some extra parts, because we're very limited on any parts to these telephones. Customers really like these telephones, and it's hard to get a hold of any of them, and we repair whatever telephones we can when we have the parts. And for common things like microphones and the amplifiers in that circuit, we have access to those parts because they're kind of generic, but anything that's proprietary to this telephone is hard to find, because they were a good phone, and people really did like them a lot. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.